When they came for the communists, I did not speak up. I was not a communist. When they locked up the Social Democrats, I did not speak up. I was not a Social Democrat. When they came for the Jews, I did not speak up. I wasn't a Jew. When they oppressed the Gazans, I did not speak up. I am not a Gazan. They came for the Syrians, I did not speak up. I was not a Syrian. And then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak up for me. Version of a poem written by Pastor Martin de Mol, a poet living in the time of Hitler's reign, writing to inspire and bring hope to millions. Ladies and gentlemen, a little earlier this month, 3 students were killed in a shooting in North Carolina. 3 students just like you and I were robbed of their lives and all the potential that they had had. And as sad as it is to say this, in today's world it's not very surprising to hear of such an incident. But what got me intrigued, what shocked me, was that I did not first hear of this reading a newspaper, nor watching the news. Rather, I first heard of this on Twitter, when outraged individuals felt the need to make themselves heard, express themselves and stand up for these people, bring equity to the inequitable. When the world goes through a tragedy, such as the Peshawar attacks, the Copenhagen killings, the Chapel Hill shootings, the Charlie Hebdo attacks, some of the first things we do is retweet a tweet, or create a hashtag or share a Facebook post. But then the question arises as to what do we do next? What action can we take after that? And seated here today, all of you over here, are given the opportunity to discover that answer for yourselves. So do answer it well. A lot of the time we question the significance of the action we want to take. We question ourselves as to what action we can take that will be significant towards the issues being discussed, the massive issues. And on that note, I'd like to tell you that not only do small deeds go a long way, but if words have been used to fuel the wars of our past, then surely they can be used to resolve the conflicts of our present. Mahatma Gandhi achieved independence for an entire nation using nothing but compassion and words. Mandela pulled his people out of apartheid purely as a narrator. Martin Luther King Jr. ended the oppression of the blacks through nothing but his speech. Sometimes simply putting our voices out there on a tapestry of words can be more effective than anything we could ever imagine. Why don't we fight these wars with our strongest weapons? Why don't we fight them with words? We know today that we are in the wrong. We know that we are in the wrong when stories of some gain the recognition and sympathy of millions worldwide, while the greatest stories of others are buried under lies and defamation. We know we are in the wrong when we have the audacity to place the lives of certain people above the lives of others. We know we are in the wrong when, because of our own disputes and our own disagreements, we destroy the future of children with potential and long lives yet to be led. We know we are in the wrong when we see all this and we witness all this, and yet we accept the lie that humanity is in order, yet we fail to raise our voices. People today, we find the need for empathy greater than it has ever been needed. We find the need for us to speak for the people less fortunate, to look past the differences in race and culture, and look to the fact that we are all, in essence, one human body. Ladies and gentlemen, delegates and dignitaries, distinguished guests, and the leaders of the future and the likes, I'd like to end this speech with a quote from the doctor. The doctor once famously said, "I am and always will be the optimist, the hope of far-flung hopes and the dream of improbable dreams." So what reason does that give us not to hope for a better world and to dream of a better future? Thank you.